All right, so let me ask the second question, which maybe will be a little easier and fairer and easier for you to address. I heard on that show yesterday that you were fooled by him the first time. You weren't aware of who he was, as I think is how it was put. Maybe I'm misstating it. So tell me the difference between the first meeting, how you went into it, how you came out of it, and how you went into and came out of the second meeting. I mean, after 5 years, how has your view of him changed?
Well, I don't know where you got the idea that I said I was fooled by him. I think there are talk radio hosts who have been saying that this morning, but they ought to listen to what I said. I said nothing of the sort. I said that when Obama was elected, it was not clear whether he was a centrist Democrat who would throw a bone to the left, or if he was a man of the left who would occasionally throw a bone to the center. And there was no way to know from the policies he enunciated while running for election in 2008 which way he went. And I didn't. And what I was trying to explain is that even after 3 hours of policy discussion, both myself and my colleagues had no better idea after, which was a way of saying how well he could disguise his beliefs. What I did say in the documentary that was on Fox, what I do say in the book, is that it didn't take long to figure out his political ideology, because he made his first address to a joint session of Congress 1 month later, February 24, 2009. He laid out a radical political agenda, which I wrote about 5 weeks of columns in a row, calling him a European-style social democrat, far outside the mainstream of liberalism. So I've had no illusions about Barack Obama from the beginning. The point I was making is that he was trying to disguise his political ideology and how far left he was when he ran in 2008, but he let down the mask as soon as he was elected. And I was the first to actually identify the core of his policies. He's a man who believes in ultimately the leveling of the social classes, and I've made that the theme of my writing about him ever since.
So those radio talk show hosts, and I know Rush was one of them, they're wrong.
I don't listen to what they have said. I have no idea.
Right.
I've been working today.
Okay.
But if that is what they said, and I'm assuming that's where you got it from, because it's not what I said on the documentary or have ever written. If that is what they said, it's totally wrong. And whether it's deliberately so or not, I don't know. But all you have to do is to listen to what I said in the documentary. I never said I was fooled by him. On the eve of the election, I wrote a very, very strong editorial column saying that I was going to support John McCain, as I had, would go down with the ship, unlike a lot of conservatives who went over to Obama at the last minute.
Charles, can you stay another segment? We have a hard break. I'd love to talk to you more about the book.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Charles Krauthammer, ladies and gentlemen, the author of Things That Matter, 3 decades of passions, pastimes, and politics. It's #1 on Amazon. I'm not going to let the #1 author in the country right now go. We got him another segment right here. When we come back on the Steve Malzberg Show, NewsMax TV and radio. Don't go away.